Hey guys, how you doing? Today we are here in Victoria with the Victoria EV Club, and they have brought in a Tesla Model 3 up from California because I don't think any of us Canucks who are on the reservation list have gotten our cars yet. So they brought it in so everybody can have a look at it today. And the president of the club, James, has allowed me to take a bit closer look, and maybe we'll get a chance to drive in it tomorrow. So let's have a look around. All right, let's go around the back. Good trunk with a low lift. So wow, it's a good deep trunk, really good trunk space in here. There's all sorts of crap in here right now, but I can't even reach in the back with my arm all the way to the back. So that's a good deep trunk, really good practical sedan design. I like that. Yeah, it's good. Seems like a nice little car. So let's have a look at the packaging in here. As you can see, it's a 4-door. It's got the flush handles just like the Model S does, which is good for aerodynamics. Let's have a quick look at here. How do we get in here? Yeah, very simple inside. These look to be, that looks to be like a leather or faux leather or something, or leather. Look at the steering wheel, it's really simple. Looks like you've got some thumb wheels. Oh yeah, that is the volume control at the moment, and there's a big screen like a giant iPad Pro in there. And then there's kind of a wood grain finish here on the dashboard. Look at that, Model 3. This screen is substantially bigger than an iPad Pro. iPad Pro would probably be about that size, so it's really good size. And you probably know that the screen on a Model S is in a different configuration. This is in a landscape versus a portrait kind of configuration. You got your cup holders here. I don't know, this seems to be a compartment. There's a little shallow compartment with some kind of rubberized padding here that flips up on a spring. You got your 2 pedals, of course, your accelerator and your brake pedal. The lining in the door here is a kind of a Alcantara type artificial suede. This all appears to be kind of like a leather type finish. I'm not sure if it's real leather or not. I'm not very good at figuring those things out. But it's sort of a leather finish here on the top, and then a molded plastic here. Looks pretty decent. It looks like it's a speaker there, speaker here, up here. Let's see if I can get a shot of this. Let's get a shot of that. We've got a little storage compartment here. That's cool. So pretty standard fare for a car. Although there's very few controls here, as you can see. Like, you don't have a conventional dashboard, and you don't have a big fancy wheel with all sorts of stuff on the wheel. You just have your airbag situated here, your horn obviously, and these thumb wheels here. Very simple. And then you've got a little stalk over here. You've got a control stalk here, and you have your drive controls there. Reverse, neutral, drive, and I'm not sure what that is. And then there's a park. I guess you press this for park on this side. Here, there's a button to press for park there. And some map lights up here, some small map lights. Very simple, actually. What do you have here? Lighted mirrors. They got little LED lights in there. That's nice. And up here you have an amazing glass roof. It's really hard to see. Let's see from here. Okay, there we go. There's your glass roof. And you can see all the way back. This whole rear of the car is glass here. There's more map lights right here. This is kind of a nice, again, a sort of a suede-like material, artificial suede-like material. So, yeah, it's hard to explain how much glass there is in this roof. It's incredible. Wow, that was surprising. Yeah, what you don't see from the outside is how much glass there is in this car. This whole roof, from this point back, right from here, this is your windshield. So you have your windscreen there. There's a line, then going all the way back from here, all the way back there. That's all glass. And from the outside of the car, you can't really see that. It just looks more like a more conventional roof, but it's very well done. Well, I just wanted to explain the door handle again too. So what you do is you push in here, the glass comes down and the door comes open a little bit, and then so you basically need to grab on like that to open it. Pretty simple. And when you close it, the glass closes up again as well, so that just seals it off. There we go. Let's have a look at the rear room. Good rear seat room. Wow, not bad. This is really interesting. Look at the space at the end of the door here. There's the end of the glass, and there's the door. That's really odd. So the door really sticks out far. I don't know if you can see that. The door really sticks out far from the glass here. And these handles are really nice. You just push in here, and then you can grab the handle. The doors automatically open for you as well. See what the rear seat room's like in here. Oh, there's pretty good headroom. I'm about 5'11", and so you can see that the headroom up there. Look at behind me. Look at that. Look at the view. It's crazy. There's like, can you imagine? It's a very dull day today, of course, but look at that. You know, you're getting a fantastic view. Amazing. There you have your heating controls at the back. Pretty simple. There's some little pockets in the rear of the seat here. Your headrests. Again, it's all finished up here, all through here on the posts. This is a really, really thick B-pillar here. Extremely thick B-pillar here. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe it has something to do with the structure. So you've got like a column here, and then if you look up here, you've got another really thick column here. So I'm assuming that you've got kind of a structural cage that's formed by these things inside the pillars. Your A-pillar actually is fairly large as well. That's one thing I'm noticing. Got your standard cup holders here at the back. Pretty nice seats. Yeah, you know, like for the Canadian market, if you're looking at maybe $45,000 or something for this before rebates, that's not too bad.
Exactly. At night,
hey there.
You don't have any light.
What's your name?
Sunny.
Sunny, and what's your name?
So it's a more peripheral light.
Finley.
And it's
nice to meet you. So,
tell
me what you think so far. Now that you've seen the Model 3 up close today.
Oh, we love it.
You love it?
We love it. We've got our name down for one.
Do you? Me too.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah. Any idea when you're going to get yours?
Be a year or two from now, who knows? But it's worth waiting for. This will be the first. Yeah, we're pretty excited.
But I know Tesla's going to
Same here.
Yeah, I think worldwide would be a huge change. It would be a fantastic, very smart change for the world. I think Tesla's ahead of the game.
All right. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're going to go line up.
It looks like we're next here.
Yeah. There you go. Off you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Background. Okay. So I'm here with a gentleman named Sang, who has an interesting story about his reservation. So we'll let him talk about it. Here we go.
Sure, yeah, I was super excited about the Tesla Model 3 reservations opening up. So got my credit card out, and the minute the online reservations opened up, I logged in and got my $1,000 in right away. So I'm eagerly awaiting the fall delivery of my my Model 3.
So you think it's somewhere in the fall?
Somewhere in the fall. I checked. Yeah, I checked a couple months ago, and it was fall 2018. So
all right.
So we'll see.
Good luck with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yours right, dude, that's for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, thanks, Sang.
Cheers.
Well, as you can see, it's a nice little car. I think the big question is going to be when the Canadian customers are going to be able to get their cars, because it's been a long time coming. I think I put my deposit down in 2016, obviously, the day after the announcement of the Model 3. And here we are, we're in 2018, and I'm still waiting. So it's, you know, it kind of is a test of patience waiting for something like this. I'm not used to it. I'm sure a lot of people aren't. Unless you're buying maybe a rare, exotic, low production kind of car. But the whole idea of this Model 3 is that it's supposed to be a high volume, affordable car for it's supposed to be the first mass market, you know, really high performance electric car that Tesla wants to bring to market. And as such, with the production delays that they're having, it's causing some problems for potential customers, and they have at least 400,000. They probably got a 500,000 reservation holders right now. So they have a lot of orders they're going to have to fulfill at some point in the near future, and I hope to see that happen sooner than later. But I will admit some frustration, as I say, in being a reservation holder in contemplating a long wait for this. You know, we'll see what happens in the next few months with their production numbers, see if they can ramp up to the 5,000 per week that they're looking for. I hope that happens. I'd like to see more of these on the road. I'd like to see a Tesla dealer in Victoria, which we don't have quite yet. I don't think we have a supercharger in Victoria yet either, so that's another little bit of an issue. But as you can see, it's a nice car. It looks very functional. It's not terribly fancy, but it looks fairly well done. I think they've simplified a lot of things on this model to make it more affordable, and I think that should help speed up production as well. I think this works hand in hand with the goal of creating a much larger production run of these cars. So tomorrow we'll be hopefully taking a little test drive in this car. So stay tuned for that. That will be on another episode, because I'm going to do a couple of episodes on this car. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.